everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today, I had already finished all the Natasha Denona, and I don't really know which brand I want to go to next. So I was going through my stuff, and I came across the Jaclyn Hill Strawberry Fields Jaclyn Cosmetics palette, and I used it. I did a review on it, and then I think I used it again, but I just didn't like it. And I feel like I'm doing something wrong since everyone else really raved on it, right? And though they are very skilled at makeup, I'm not, so I thought, well, maybe it's a beginner thing. But I decided to do this look today, and it's pretty simple. This is what the palette looks like. I'm sure you have seen it. It's not anything new. Okay, there's kind of true to color story. And I get it, the strawberry feels part of it. Like, I still think there should have been a green in it, but, you know, either here nor there. And I like the color story of it, okay? So I do like that. And I thought, this is right up my alley. It's like pinks and purples, maroon colors, you know, peachy. So I thought, okay, this is up my alley. I'm going to love it. But I didn't. And let's go and start, and then we can talk. So the first shade I'm going to go into is Shortcake. And honestly, you don't really see the shade. I want you to watch on my skin tone. You kind of do, in a sense. I mean, I will say it's a good shade, though. I do. It's like a contour shade almost for me. So I do like it, and it is a little bit buildable. But it's not dark at all. Like, there's not much pigment, but at the same time, I mean, this color isn't a lot of pigment, you know what I mean? So it is more like a gray taupey color in a sense. So I do like it as far as like a contour shade for the eye, or even like blending and stuff. I do like it for that fact. And I've tried, like I said, I've tried it twice filming this palette, and I think I played with it again just on my own at some point. And I don't know, there's just something about the look. It wasn't like wowing me, I guess. Now today I did this look here, and I do think it's pretty. Okay. So, this is my third or fourth time. I'm pretty sure I did it. I know for sure twice because I filmed it. So, regardless, it's like I know I've played with this palette enough. And I just wanted to give it another chance just to see. That way I could make my decision. I'm going to go into the shade Lemonade. And I do like the look I have today. I'm not going to, you know, say I don't, because I do. But my question is out of the 3 or 4 times that I have used this palette, I only came out with one look that I like. So is it worth me keeping this palette? And is it worth me saying it's a great palette? It's a good palette. It's an okay palette. But, you know, it's nothing. It's not what I thought, and I think maybe my expectations were high because it's Jaclyn. You know what I mean? And like, she is beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, her makeup is flawless when she's done. And she glows and beams and all that stuff. And it's like, I just thought that, like, it would be outstanding. You know what I mean? Like, I liked her Morphe collabs. I did. A lot. And no, this is not the same formula as in them. By no means. But I just thought it would be something really extraordinary. I don't know what, but I did. I do think that this palette is good for aging eyes because A, it's mattes, mostly. There's only 2 shimmers. And the lighter shimmer's the one I got on my lid today. And it really is friendly for like people that have aging eyes. I will say that also. I'm going to take that lemonade shade and go along the lower lash line with it. And I really did think it was me. Well, I do think it was me the first couple of times I've used this palette. Because when I watched other people review this palette, what they were doing was like packing the shadow on and then blending. And then they were getting a lot of pigment that way. Now, I'm not used to doing my eyeshadow that way. I'm just used to like building it up, so to say. But I will say, if you pack it and do it that way, it does work. And it is faster. I will say that. And it does blend nicely. Okay. Then I went into the shade All the Feels. And I basically just took it right on this outer corner here and pushed it like in. And I kept it strictly to this outer corner. Just to sort of darken this up a little bit. And it didn't darken it up much because I will say this palette has a nice like gradual what would it be called? Like from color to color. Like you can see the difference, but it's very gradual, you know what I mean? So I do like that about the palette. Like it's nice like that. But it's not necessarily like, it's not redundant, you know, it's not like it's the same shadow by no means. And it is nice to have shadows that are similar to blend together and stuff. So you can see that gradient, you know, naturally. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I do like the look for today. I'm not going to deny that. I just don't know. Now, when it comes to this brand, I love the bronzer and like blush palette. I love the highlighters, what I'm wearing today. What's it called? The iced. Like, her face products are phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I really, really thought, oh, this is it. This is, you know, going to be amazing. I'm going to take that All Stars and run it right up against the lash line. Because I thought, you know, she knows powders, is what I was thinking, you know. And she does. And this could just be an eyeshadow formula that, you know, isn't necessarily suited for me. And that's okay. Because there's still other products that I highly, highly suggest and highly use and love. I'm going to go into Sugarcoat it, and we're going to put that all over the lid. Well, not all over, but pretty much all over. But, like, that's a pretty shade. And it is very, it's not like a bam in your face or anything. And I'm putting it on dry, and I don't have any fallout or anything. And I don't get fallout through the day with it or anything like that either. But it's like a subtle, you know, bam, I guess, or a subtle shine. But it does look very nice on, like, my eyelids and stuff. Like, it don't make it look older. I think the other thing is like, I like more of these shades, like metallics or shimmer formula, than mattes. I'm going to take Picnic, which is that white shade, and I'm just going to pop it in my inner corner. As soon as I get that sleepy out. And I will say that white is white. It's a very brightening color. So I do like that about it also. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is curl the lashes. You guys look the same? Pretty much. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to curl the lashes now. And for the top lashes, I'm actually going to use my Gucci mascara. I love this mascara. I've missed it. I don't like it when I poke myself with it, but I do. I'm getting right up in there. This mascara just like, I don't know, it just does something usually. Well, right now I'm making a mess, but yet generally it like separates so nicely and gives me length. Teeny bit of volume, not much, but more length than anything and separation. And I really like that about it. And I like how this end's got these little pointy things to where you can grab and make sure you get every lash. And it's just nice that you can do that. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm actually going to put a brown on it. Because I was trying to make this a little less like, bam, you know, a little more like everyday suited, you know? Or like a lunch or a brunch type of look. Not necessarily date night. There we go. And then let me fix where I got it on the bottom. Also got a little bit up here. Okay. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm going to use its Benefit they're real, and it's in a brown. And I'm just going to put that right on the bottom lashes. I like this brown too. And again, it has like the pointy end too, to where you can make sure and grab every lash. Okay, perfect. And this is the final look using the palette. Like I said, out of the couple times I've tried a palette, this is truly the first time that I'm like, okay, I really do like this look a lot. Like, I would wear this look, you know what I mean? But when I think about it in the overall scheme of things and how many palettes I have, it's like, okay, so I found one look that's gonna do it. And like, basically this shade here is always going to be my lid color if I use this palette. Just this palette, I mean. Like, I could pull other things in, sure, but I don't know. I just don't think it's a necessity. I guess if you're just starting to get into makeup and you do have aging eyes, then yes, I would maybe suggest this if you were wanting to go a little bit on the colorful side. But other than that, I mean, no. There's Pat and Natasha, and I mean, if you're thinking, like Tarte even, I could get this look using the, I'm sure I could get this look using the Tarte Juicy palette. I know I could. If not, maybe one of the Christmas palettes even. So with that said, and comparing price point, they're about the same. So, I mean, I'm going to go for the Juicy palette, personally. So, take that as you want. But, I think I may try the next eyeshadow palette just to try the formula again. Because maybe it's just the color story that just isn't vibing with me or something. But if it doesn't work, then I think I'm going to say that when it comes to Jaclyn Cosmetics, the face stuff, face products, the bomb. Like, they're really good. But that's about it. Well, I do like her lipsticks, though. I do like her lipsticks. Not the liquid lip. What are these? It's the, lip cushion. Yeah, the lip cushion ones. I like those. So, that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to play with this palette and just see, because like I said, I am going through my collection and figuring out what I like, what I don't like, what I'm going to get rid of. That way, at the end, when I went through it all, I can let you know, like, you're seeing what I have, number one, because I'm showing it to you, and in looks, and then ranking. But then, you're going to see at the end, like, what I think I'm going to let go of, finally. Because I think it's just time. You know what I mean? I don't want this stuff to go to waste. And I am getting in new. And like my fiance said, if I keep buying, where am I going to stick it all? Like, where's it going to go? We're just going to be, like, overwhelmed over here, which I already am. So, I have to move faster. Really, I need to stop buying, move faster, then maybe buy. But, you know, I don't want to miss out on anything either. So, what do? But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all, so you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sunday, and I'm really enjoying going through this and showing everybody, like, from a beginner standpoint, what's working and what's not, and you get to see it with no fancy lighting, no editing, nothing like that. So, I will see you in the next one, and until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.